Please.
Okay, boxing fans, we're all set for this one. 119-pound novice division semifinal, the 1992 New Mexico Golden Gloves tournament from here in Clovis, New Mexico. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour, and Bryan Garcia in the blue getting busy right away. Bryan is from Santa Fe, moved down to Las Cruces, now fighting for Las Cruces, New Mexico's boxing team. He's a dynamo. Look at him go. Right hand. Oh, and another right hand, but he gets caught with a counter shot. Sergio Castill from Hobbs in the white shirt. And right now it's Garcia imposing his will on Castill. Sergio Castill with the height and reach advantage for sure out of the Hobbs, New Mexico boxing team. They got a pretty good program going down there, and he's looking for a state title here in the novice division, 119 pounders. But Bryan Garcia going to work here, unloading. Garcia doing exactly what he needs to do. He needs to let his hands go, but he cannot afford to get caught. And right now you can see Castill starting to catch Garcia coming in. Now Garcia stands back a little bit. Garcia throwing bombs. Pro style for Bryan Garcia, representing Las Cruces, New Mexico in this one. And there's a jab. You see getting in there from Bryan Garcia. Both fighters are right-handers. There's another shot landed by Garcia. Good work opening round here, Bryan Garcia. You see Castill looking for those bombs. Garcia doing a great job of crowding him, not allowing Castill to use that height advantage. See and that ends round one. Good opening round for Bryan Garcia of Las Cruces, New Mexico on my unofficial scorecard.
Did you turn it off for now? No, just leave it where it's at.
Sergio Castill in the white shirt. Probably want to use that range a little bit more now, get that jab going against Garcia. If you can time it, Garcia, though, doing a good job of staying aggressive and doing some good scoring. So a good opening round for both fighters, but I think Bryan Garcia might have had the edge in that one. We're in Clovis, New Mexico, and this is the 119-pound novice division semifinal. The winner will move into the finals, and we are set for round two here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Sergio Castill from Hobbs, New Mexico in the white shirt comes out, starts a little busier here than he did in the first round. I think he wants to take the play away from Bryan Garcia, who got off to a really fast start. Oh, and there you see Garcia now with a little body shot, comes back to the head now. Garcia scores to the head again with a right hand. Castill now sticks that long jab. Oh, and there's a shot from Garcia that rocks the head of Castill. Bryan Garcia right on this guy. Left hand that scores from Castill. Sergio Castill, his coach telling us that he's really improved as a boxer. And Bryan Garcia, originally from Santa Fe, New Mexico, moved way south down to Las Cruces, training and fighting out of Las Cruces now. And you see him staying busy. Sergio Castillo not really moving around the ring that much, just kind of standing in front of Garcia, making a target for Bryan. Oh, and there's a little slapping right hand that scores from Castillo. And now Castillo letting his hands go from both sides now, and he scores with some wild shots, but they're scoring. And again, loading up with that overhand right. As he catches Garcia with a couple of those wild bombs. There he misses with that one, comes back with the left. Throws an uppercut as Garcia charges in and scores. And Garcia is just all over this guy, Sergio Castillo now. And that ends round 2. Both guys getting their money's worth in that round. Close one, could have gone either way. I kind of like Bryan Garcia's work in that round, but Castillo definitely landed his shots. As we head into round 3, the final round. This is the semifinals of the 1992 New Mexico Golden Gloves. So glad you could join us here tonight on the 8-Count Boxing Hour.
Huh? In your mouth.
The novice division, these two fighters just getting started here. Showing some good skills. Both of these guys are aggressive. Bryan Garcia has a good pro style. He might make a good professional. He's not afraid to throw those power shots. I guess he has to with the height disadvantage, especially in this fight, in this bout. Yeah. Here we go with round 3. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Oh, and there's a right hand from Castillo. And Garcia answers back with his own right. Oh, Castillo wants to throw that right hand. He's just looking for an opening. There's Garcia landing with a left hand to the chin of Castillo. Castillo ties him up. Oh, and a right hand that sneaks in from Castillo. Big right hand. Garcia, you can see, just sticking to the fight plan of trying to get close when he can. Staying offensive. There you see, again, Garcia coming over these outstretched arms of Castillo. Castillo just sticks that long jab out there in those wild shots. He gets a wild right hand in there on Garcia, kind of makes Garcia step back, and Bryan comes firing back. Bryan Garcia just fearless. And now he tries to get his jab going. And you see him again, driving Castillo back to the ropes. Again, the right hand scores from Garcia. Oh, and a big right hand from Bryan Garcia. Good final round for Bryan Garcia in this one. And he walks into an uppercut from Castillo. There's a jab from Garcia. And Castillo starting to, well, both guys really starting to slow down a little bit here. As Bryan Garcia just bulls his way in on Castillo, time running out. And that will do it. So this one is over. Both guys had their moments. Kind of looks like Bryan Garcia might have the edge in this one. We'll see what the officials have to say. Bryan Garcia was relentless. And Sergio Castillo just not able to get that long-range boxing style going against the just relentless Bryan Garcia, who just insisted on working inside and throwing his hands. You can see Castillo there with his head down. But he gave it a good effort. He had his moments. And this one is close enough that, well, you never know, but we unofficially have Garcia winning this one. We'll see what the officials come up with here in the 1992 New Mexico Golden Gloves. So the judges are tallying up the scores. And there we're looking in at Bryan Garcia. He's pretty animated. He looks pretty happy with his performance. He should be. I think he performed well. Sergio Castillo, here we go. Oh, Sergio Castillo gets the decision. I don't know about that. Surprise, surprise. Well, the judges give it to Sergio Castillo. Good performance by both guys. Thanks for joining us here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour.